Now this video is all about what's the best fertilizer to use for growing tobacco. Now the thing about tobacco is it will use up all the nitrogen in the soil because it is making nicotine and ammonia byproducts, and it will tap the soil out in 2 seasons. In 2 seasons, the soil will not be able to grow tobacco at all. The tobacco farmers in hundreds of years ago used to lease the land, and then after 2 seasons they would travel to a new piece of land and tap out the soil there. So what you can do is obviously add nitrogen and fertilizers. Now these can get real expensive, and a lot of them ain't that strong in nitrogen. So anyway, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here, and some of you may be a bit squeamish and not like it. So if you are one of those people, then stop listening. But if you have no problem with it, then I'll let you in. What it is while your plants are at the small stage and they're still indoors, go outside to the plot where you're going to be planting the plants when transplanting them, and throw buckets of human urine on it. That's right, human urine. It's free and it is loaded because of a Western diet. We have a lot of protein in our diet, and nitrogen is protein. And yeah, you throw it on the soil and you till the soil, when it's dry, and you keep doing that. And you just do it for a couple of weeks, and when the plants go in, the soil will be rich in nitrogen. You can add watered down urine to the plants while they're still growing if you want to, but that's not as appealing. But then you need to go 8 or 9 parts water to 1 part urine. Here is the NPK ratio of human urine, and as you can see, the first one there is nitrogen 11. That's real high compared to the potassium and such. That is real high. And look, if you watch my other videos, you will see how I have grown tobacco and how high it's grown, and that is because of the nitrogen. The plant will tap out the nitrogen, all that extra nitrogen in the soil too, because if you watch my video on when to harvest, it'll be all about the leaves turning yellow, which means the soil is being tapped out of nitrogen and the plant is going into a nitrogen deficit, which is good when you're at the end of the season and you want to harvest. So yeah, but anyway, that's what I do, and it works. Initially I was trying things like buying the fertilizers. It's real expensive. These big plants, and they want a lot of nitrogen. I mean, by all means, spend a huge amount of money on fertilizers that might not even have as much nitrogen as this. So yeah, it's up to you, but it works. And if you have a look on YouTube, you will see other people doing this. But if you're going to put it directly on the plants, in the soil, at the bottom of the plant obviously, you do have to water it down. It'll burn the roots. It's very, very high in nutrients, and you gotta do your 8 or 9 parts water. But if you're just gonna preload the soil, just dump it on the soil, give it a till every now and then, dump some more in, and do that for a few weeks, and that soil those plants will grow and grow. Anyway, hope I hadn't shocked too many of you there, and happy growing.